We'll move right on to our agenda here. I've got a split screen here. I'm a little bit slow. Let's see. Dang. I just lost my consent calendar. We're moving to the consent calendar now. Well, no, yeah, we are. And this is the time when board members pull items off the consent calendar. So is there any items that board members need to pull? Vice Chair Brittany Cummings, do you see hands raised?
Board Member Earl.
Board Member Earl.
Yes, I have written down, sorry, I'm trying to pull mine up too. I'm having trouble getting my thing to switch back and forth, but I believe number 3 and number 7, I had questions on.
Okay, number 3, I can tell you what that is. That's Utah System of Higher, that's an action item. Utah System of Higher Education, which is USHE.
Yes, I wanted to ask a question on what data will be collected for the college and career items that are listed there. That's one of the items to be collected, but it's not specific on which items. So that's my question there.
Okay, so we pull Board Member Earl will pull number 3, which is an action. Any other board member requests?
And I had number 7 as well.
Oh, number 7 is information.
Okay, so I can get that information later, I suppose.
Okay. Yes, you can.
All right.
All right. So is there any other items?
Board Member Cannon.
Board Member Cannon.
Thank you. I just had a question about something that's not on the consent calendar, and it concerns R277301, the teacher licensing. That new rule that we passed has gone into effect as of January. And we used to always have a report generally on the consent calendar about the status of teacher licensing. And I haven't seen anything about that. So I'm just wondering what the new program would be, or what kind of.
Can we save that question for board member questions and comments?
Okay,
because
yes.
It's not listed in our general consent.
It always used to be there. That was why I brought it up now.
Okay. Maybe I'll get through the consent calendar and then we'll ask that question.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Board Member Belknap.
Board Member Belknap.
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent calendar.
We have a second.
I'll second that. Board Member Marsh.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any hands up, Brittany, on?
No. Oh, so
Okay.
yes, Board Member Davis has a hand raised.
Board Member Davis.
Just wondering, well, I don't know, I don't even want to pull this item, but maybe just thinking for future years to avoid a board meeting the week before or the week after Easter Sunday, because so many spring breaks fall during that time with educators and people. But just want to throw a comment in. I'm not making a motion or pulling something off the calendar.
So what is your, how, I didn't get your question. Well, we pulled something off when we pulled, you're talking about pulling an actionable item, or I didn't get your question. I'm not hearing you. Brittany, I think.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I'm just gonna pull my comment and I'll work on it later. Thank you.
Okay. Hey, thank you. So, is there any other discussion to the motion? Okay, we're going to vote on it. It's a roll call vote on approving the consent calendar with item 3 being pulled. Board Member Belknap,
Aye.
Member Bolter,
Sorry, aye.
Member Cannon,
Aye.
Vice Chair Cummins,
Aye.
Member Davis,
I
Member Earl,
Aye.
Member Gravitt,
Aye.
Member Hanson,
Aye.
Member Haynes,
Aye.
Member Lear,
Aye.
Member Marsh,
Aye.
that's Scott on, Member Newell,
Aye.
Member Thorpe,
Aye.
and Member Huntsman is an aye. Okay, motion passes unanimously. We will go to item 3, Yushi. Member Earl, you had a question on item 3?
Yes. My question has to do with, it says one of the data points, well, I don't know if it's one, but college and career readiness indicators. I wondered what all that encompasses. If there's someone that can speak to it, I'd just be interested in knowing exactly what that is.
Board Member Earl, can you repeat the phrase again with the indicators? I missed that first part.
Yes, it just indicates that the data that they will be collecting, and it is personally identifiable indicators or information, is college and career readiness indicators. What does that entail? Is that, I just wanted to know the scope of that.
Angie
Chair Huntsman,
Stallings.
go ahead, Angie.
Angie, Deputy Superintendent Stalling, was you going to answer Member Earl's question?
Sorry, I'm having a hard time. Are you unmuted, Angie? Nope. Sorry, it won't allow me to unmute it.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Board members, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I have, this is Angie Stallings, Deputy Superintendent of Policy, and I have Whitney Phillips on my phone. Here, we were not able to figure out how to get her linked into WebEx. So I apologize. Could you please answer the question again? My WebEx was buffering. Board Member
Yes.
Earl.
Yes, I just want to know the college and career readiness indicators that we will be sharing data with.
I can answer that really simply. It's ACT, this is Sid Dixon. It's ACT, AP, all the things that we normally look at for college career readiness, course taking patterns, those kinds of things. And we can type more in the chat box, Patty and others who might have access to that. But it's the things that we report on to the legislature and to you all that are very public. It's in terms of the things we look at. So ACT, AP, college, or excuse me, CTE, certificates that have been attained, those kinds of things.
That's correct.
Yep.
Member Earl, does that answer your question? Okay, I'm not hearing you, Brittany.
Sorry, it looked like her computer had to restart, so she may be a moment. Looks like she's going to go back and listen. I'll let her know the answers are in the chat.
Okay. Item 3 is an actionable item. Can you hear me okay, Brittany?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Number 3 is an actionable item. The Utah System of Higher Education Interagency Data Sharing Agreement.
I'll move that we approve the Utah System of Higher Education Interagency Data Sharing Agreement.
I'll second that. Board Member Marsh.
Is there any discussion to the motion? You see any hands up, Brittany?
No.
Okay, we'll vote on it then. This will be a roll call vote. The motion before the board is to accept the Utah System of Education of Higher Education Interagency Data Sharing Agreement. This will be a roll call vote. I'll start with Member Belknap,
Aye.
Member Bolter,
Aye.
Member Cannon,
Aye.
Vice Chair Cummins,
Aye.
Member Davis,
Aye.
Member Earl, Member Gravitt,
Aye.
Member Hanson,
Aye.
Member Haynes,
Aye.
Member Lear,
Aye.
Member Marsh, Member Nelson, and here, Member Newell,
Aye.
Member Thorpe,
Aye.
Member Huntsman's and I. Let's see if Member Earl's back on. Member Earl, or I don't think she's made it back. Okay, the motion passes